Episode 2 of Reacher Season 3 starts with Reacher confirming that Teresa has been moved off campus. Duffy asked him, "Did you see anything else there?" He said to her that their bedroom, cot, and heater. It would appear this has taken place away from the cameras, and while there's no blood in the basement, there are too many uncertain activities on the ground. We're late and missed her. We'll find her again. Now I'm moving to my room now before the rest of the house wake up. Reacher is convinced that she's being used as leverage by Quinn and Beck. But to what end? Unfortunately, Reacher is forced to hide when a car shows up. It's Duke, and he seems to be talking to a shady guy called Angel. As Reacher makes his way back to his room, Duffy questions Cooper, whom they kidnapped for questioning last episode about Teresa. Duffy was so aggressive and interested to know about her. She asked what's Bax doing with Teresa. But Cooper said, "I don't know her. I'm just a bodyguard." Duffy is hot-headed and eventually pulled off him by Villy, the other officer on duty here. He reminds Duffy that they're detaining this guy illegally, and he could sing and blow their entire operation. Duffy said copy that, and suggests the Elliot to get inside and watch Perp. Do something useful, which will lead to our operation. Duke and Angel was talking about the last kidnapping of Richard. Angel wants to meet Reacher, who's safe Richard. Duke said he's inside. I'll get him. Both are moving to meet Reacher, but at the same time Reacher was also struggling to reach the room. Finally, Reacher makes it back to his room just in time as Duke shows and explains that he needs to get moving. They found the pickup that the kidnappers used, and this Angel character is going to take Reacher to this lot, located 90 miles south of their location, to ID the truck so we can figure out who tried to kidnap the Richard. Give me 5 minutes to get ready. Reacher hurriedly lets Duffy know about this. He told her that I've got my first job. One of the Beck's guy will take me to the ID Toyota pickup. Duffy said all the vehicles involved were sent to the police station. So what the hell's their plane to get in? Reacher was not sure about it. I think they just asked nicely. According to you, those vehicles cannot come back to us easily. Duffy said they wouldn't. If they run any plate, nothing point back to you. Did you say all the vehicles went to the same lot? She said yes. The bodyguard will be there too. Given Beck is under the assumption that a grenade went off inside the bodyguard's car. The interior should be covered with blood and brain matter. They see a pristine car. The whole kidnapping story falls apart. Duffy said, "Fuck, I'm gonna head out there and get the Audi off the lot before you show up. But for this, you have to give me a time. So things don't look good unless she moves fast the scene to keep their story tight. I'll do what I can. I'm also leaving now." During traveling toward the location, Reacher asked to the Angel about the fingerprint data, how quickly they process my data. Angel told him that I got more hookups because I was also from Army, but I got thrown out from Army due to bullshit. Reacher stalls for time while Duffy tries to move the cars, given their ride is pinned in. It doesn't really work. She called her team member and informed him that I got to move a wreck to get it out. He said, "I'm coming to help you." Duffy refused and stay there to update me if Reacher came. Reacher was still trying his best to waste the time. He takes a cup of coffee. Angel said, "Why are you wasting my time? We have to go." Reacher said I was thirsty. Both Angel and Reacher arrive at the impound lot before Duffy is done. Angel is a bit trigger-happy and looks like he could well kill the officer at the reception. Angel offered him money to take out the car, but officer refused to take this money. Angel pulled out his gun to shoot him, but Reacher helps him out by knocking the guy down with a single punch. Angel said, "What the hell?" Reacher told him, "I'm already killed one cop. Staying with Beck to make my life safe, not harder." Although they find the bodyguard's car, quick thinking and a change of license plate works to fool Angel into thinking this is just the exact same model. Make an accident, but taking place in a different state. And, wouldn't you know it, it works like a charm. When they reach the home, Angel said, "Where are you going after that shit we did tonight?" He said, "I'm tired and going to sleep." A sleepless night leads to a sleep-deprived morning, as Reacher is tasked by Beck to go and see Paulie and Duke for his next task. After a bit of shit-talking and pranking in the gym, Reacher said, "Anyone ever get any sleep around here?" Duke said, "When we say, then you can." They started arms wrestling. Reacher lose their hand grip. As a result, Paulie's hand was punched to himself. He becomes angry. Then the trio head out. Reacher is tasked with a delivery job, ferrying some rugs to New London. Duke said GPS is also connected in the truck, and you've to reach the location within 6 hours. And don't try to open the back. Reacher knows he's on a tight window of time, and he's not able to stop for too long. However, this could be their one window of time to figure out what's inside the truck. After ringing Duffy to let her know that we have to meet at some spot where we can see inside the truck. Maybe there's a Teresa or drugs in the rugs. I'm on a timeline. Beck's allo tracking me, so I have a few minutes. Duffy selected a spot where they've to meet and whatever they need to get in or out of the truck. Reacher next contacts Frances Neagley. He needs her help to run the backgrounds for the goons working with Beck, which she agrees to just as they pull into the truck stop. Duffy is here, and inside the truck they find nothing but rugs. They get confirmation of this from Duffy's associate, Dick Grunert, and his drug-trained canine. Reacher gave the GPS to his team member and placed inside the car and moved towards the London. We'll meet you there. They'll track the car, not this truck. Back on the road, Duffy has done her homework and learned that Beck has high-profile contacts. His shipments get searched 10 times less than anybody else's, meaning he may well have someone from customs on his payroll. As Angel said to me that he and Duke is not working for Beck. So, it's also clear that Beck is working for someone higher on the chain of command, and we're led to believe that it's Quinn, but not sure. After ferrying the rugs to their destination, he switched the truck. Reacher shows up at the warehouse where Angel is waiting for him. Turns out that story didn't actually fool him, and he's been tracking Reacher the whole time. Duke is on the way, but Angel wants to have a word first. He's not quite the loudmouth idiot we thought, and he calls out Reacher for inconsistencies with his story, including knocking out the impound worker and the hot wiring gig. Unfortunately for Angel, he talks too much and Reacher is forced to kill the guy. He tells Duke that Angel talks too much, and the pair leave.